Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm in the cellar, and like most people, I have these incandescent lights with these ceramic fixtures. You can get them with or without these single plug or single outlet on them, and you can have a little pull string if you want to turn the light on and off individually. But I have a 75 watt bulb in this one. It's okay to get around in the cellar as far as the light goes, but it's really not enough light to light up whatever projects you're doing. So I'm in the process of adding some fluorescent lights. I do have a couple set up here and there, but I need to add some more to light up what I'd like to have as a work area. So what I've purchased is I have some old T12 fixtures that I just never got around to installing. This is one of the boxes here. But I bought these T8 light fixtures, which seem to just start right up. There's no warm up. The T12 seem to be very temperature sensitive. I don't know if this has got, I know the older ones have a ballast, and then there's also like this can that helps start the fluorescent lights to ignite the gas that's in the fluorescent light bulb. And but this just has the ballast in it, and these two have the ballast, but the T8s just start right up. I have two of these already installed. So these two are T8. They have 4 T8 bulbs in them, and when I turn them on, instant on. And there's no flickering. Really spreads some good amount of light. So I bought 2 more of these fixtures. Now these aren't these are wired with plugs on them, so they already have, they already have a cord on them. They're not for direct wiring, so I had to wire up an outlet. I have the outlet set up right there, but then they have a plug on the end. So these two I just have going to, I set up a 4 plug outlet over there, but they have a plug on the end, so you can sort of daisy chain these. Now over in the corner there's a T12 light fixture that tore out of a kitchen renovation that had a drop ceiling in it, so I put that to use. And let's see, that one there starts right up. So that's pretty good. I'm satisfied with that. I'm just going to leave that there. Now this here is one of the older fixtures that I had sitting around. It's new, but it's been in the box for a while. So I set it up, and I've got these new bulbs in it, and as you can see, they're flickering. So it's about 58 degrees in the cellar, and after a while, when they warm up, most of that flickering will go away. So I'm putting these light fixtures in series, so I wired it from the salvaged fixture to this newer, the ballast in this, the whole fixture is newer than that other one that was from the kitchen renovation. And then I wired another one from this. So here's the one that I just installed, and it's flickering. So I don't know what's going on here. I changed the bulbs, and that had no effect. I bought a new, what was it, 10-pack maybe of fluorescent lights. Tried the newer ones. So I don't know, maybe I just have to cherry pick. Maybe the ballast has aged, even though it was never used. But yeah, this is, it's about 58 degrees in the cellar. And this eventually will warm up. Another thought I had is that maybe the gases in the bulbs, once they mix up, because the other one was doing this first couple of on times, and then it sort of improved turning on with less flickering when it first time it gets turned on. So I don't know. So I'm not happy with, I don't want to have to wait around for these to warm up. And they probably, the reaction times will be probably a little bit quicker in the summertime once the cellar warms up. But again, these T8s, they just, immediately on. So in this area here, I'd like to have to build a bench. So I'd like to have some really good lighting in this area. So I'm going to add a couple of these T8 fixtures. I have been looking into LED lighting. There's a couple of remedies for that, or ways to get into LED. There are direct replacement bulbs, so you don't have to do any rewiring of your fixture if you want to keep your fixture and just switch over to an LED bulb. But the whole point of that is energy savings, and if you're leaving the ballast in there, you're losing energy and warming up that ballast, which you're really not using. And so the other route is you rewire. You keep the fixture, but you rewire the whole thing. And you remove the ballast. You have to change those end connectors, which they call tombstones. So the traditional fluorescent lights, the T8s and the T12s, those have shunted tombstones, I guess they're called. So electricity, you put a voltage on a hot and then the neutral. So you have electricity flow through the fluorescent light and ignite that gas. With the LEDs, it's a different concept. So you have only one end is just a physical connection, and the other end you have two pins that I think there's circuitry in the fluorescent light itself, but you have to buy non-shunted tombstones. You have to replace the tombstones, and you have to rewire and remove the ballast that's in the fixture. So if you just go out and buy an LED fixture, they're kind of expensive still, so I'm going to stick with these T8s for now. So this is the area I want to put it in. Looks like I'm going to have to move. I have some electrical conduit, but right here is the nearest I could put it. I was thinking of, trying to keep them all in a line here, but there's too much going on in this area with the conduit. Could put it maybe, no, because there's this here. So right here, and I'll have to just move this cable, this coax here for cable. That's about it. All right, so open this up. That's the fixture. So this is what the fixture looks like. There's this nice little screened cage. I guess maybe if you're picking up a piece of wood and you don't realize how tall it is, I guess that might help protect the fluorescent lights, but that's one of the features. You can hang it from chains, or as I'm going to do, I'm just going to attach it to the joist. So again, it has a plug already on it, so you have to have an outlet. Or I guess you could cut the plug off and hardwire it. It has a pull chain, so even though I have it wired so they'll turn all on at the same time, I can turn each one off individually too with the pull chain. So I need to take this apart so I can screw the top part of this frame here underneath the joist. So there are 4 screws on either end I have to take out. So I can take this reflector off. I guess that's what you call it. Although this is like a flat gray. Doesn't really reflect light, I guess, that much. So now I can take this off. So I can drill my holes when I line this up with the nearest the joist. Did just notice some damage, but that's what happens. So this is pushed in a little bit here. No big deal. So what I want to do is just figure out where I want to put this. Over here, or maybe right there. That's where it gets the most support. Although it only takes, I put 4 screws in, it doesn't take much to secure this fixture. So I want to use some of the existing holes on this, so I just drilled this center one here. And I'm using a 1 1/4 inch drywall screw and a washer. So I just need to reassemble this. Alright, now I can put the lights in. So I can just plug this light into the one right next to it. Oh, it's already on. There we go. There's a switch here. I can turn them off. Alright, so this is probably where I'll put a bench. And this one's still flickering. Alright, so I have another one of these fixtures. I think I'll put that up over here because I just replaced this one and it's still flickering, so I don't know if there's a voltage drop or maybe there's a connection isn't as good as it could be. I have to go investigate over to this other fixture here, but this one here just does not want to turn on. They're just flickering. So maybe in the future I'll eventually switch over to LEDs, but for now I've got another light fixture up and it's a lot better work environment because I can see. So I hope you found this video helpful. Please like, subscribe, and no comment, and thanks for watching.